Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Bitcoin did a double top. It hit 21,360 something, exactly hitting the resistance that I talked about back at 17,000. We're going to jump into technicals for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you Telegram, where many students are making massive gains. And yesterday we bought FXS. It's like a staking slash stable coin slash, and that pumped about 18% after I bought it. I put $30,000 into it last night. I showed it in the Telegram, and then about 12 hours later, it was already up 20%, so I made $6,000 off that. But in the long run, I like FXS for the long run. It's a favorite of one of my big VC friends, and he loves that project, Ron. Hit the subscribe button, join 78,000 people, smash that thumbs up button. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals. See here, Bitcoin pulling back after a double top, but it made a higher high. Chris Crypto pointed this out. We had one drop here and then double top, but it's a bit higher. This double top reached 21,435, and this one reached 21,366. So it's actually higher. We're also getting a bounce off this trend line, so it is still making higher highs. On the hourly, the stochastic is oversold. On the 15 minutes, oversold. On the 4 hourly, it's still overbought. Slightly pulled back a little bit. On the daily, very overbought. And you can see here we're at quite a big resistance. Many times going back to June, you can see we had resistance. So this is a normal point that we get a lot of resistance, but it's not pulling back much, which is showing a lot of bullishness for Bitcoin. On the weekly, breaking out of this big descending triangle. And if you've been following my videos, I was talking about this from almost going back to May, August. This big bouncing, this descending trend line usually breaks to the upside, which would target 25,000. I've been talking about this for a while, and that played out perfectly, and we caught that entire move. Many of the students making massive gains. On the monthly, the trade is still active. Let's turn on the Crypto Guru bot. You get it in the Crypto Master Course. Monthly not showing. On the weekly, showed a buy exactly at the bottom. Perfectly on the bottom, it showed a buy back in November at 15,400. On the daily, also calling a buy, and it called a sell just now. It called a buy perfectly here at 16,500, and it called a sell now. Oh, that's not good. It hadn't called a sell, and every time it calls the Bitcoin indicator bot, let's see, it called a sell here, and then we had a big drop. It called a sell here, and then we had a big drop, a little pump, and then a big drop. It called a sell here, and it pumped after. So it's not accurate every time, but after a big movement from a buy to a sell, it's usually quite accurate. Buy, sell, look at that one, buy, sell. Unfortunately, it did call a sell. And usually look at that, buy, sell, drop, sell, buy, sell. So I'm going to actually, unfortunately, close my trades based off this indicator. It's usually not so often that it's wrong. Bitcoin isn't pulling back much, and it's very bullish at the moment, but you can clearly see on the daily. Okay, what you can do is you can move move your trades into profit. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move my trades into profit. So I'm going to keep my trades open. These are the trades I have open. If you want to trade like you're seeing me trade, underneath this video, I'll show you in the description of the video. So these are all the students' gains. Underneath the video, in the description of the video down below, you can sign up to Bybit. Using that link, you can get up to $30,000 worth of bonuses using that Bybit link. And it is for a limited time only. That Bybit link is for a limited time only. You can get $30,000. You need to use it down there. It's limited time that you can get that $30,000 bonus, and you have to meet all the requirements to get the full bonus. So down there in the description and the pinned comment of the video, you can sign up to Bybit using that link, $30,000 worth of bonus. You can buy MCRT on there. I'm taking the Crypto Guru Master Course. Many students taking the courses, joining the free Telegram alerts group. That's where I shared the FXS yesterday. I'll show you that, and then I'll show you how I would open the trade on Bitcoin. So this is in Crypto Guru alerts. Here, you can see many students talking about that. This student made gains. These students made 50% gains. This is from today, 33%, 43%. Which is beautiful. Many students making a lot of gains, and this is where I shared yesterday. I shared double top on Bitcoin. I shared good morning all future millionaires in FXS up 18% while sleeping. On my $30,000 investment yesterday, that's almost 6,000. So I made 6K in profits on that FXS. It pumped 18%, and it actually went all the way to $10, but pulled back a bit. But I'm going to hold it for a long time. My Bitcoin trade was up 9,800. 3,800 on BNB, 209,000 in that trading account. Many students making mega gains lately as well. That's where I bought FXS at 8:42 p.m. on this, and if the big resistance on FXS is up at $11, $13, and then the big resistance all the way up at 50, all-time high was $50. These are the resistances on FXS. I posted it yesterday at 8:37 p.m. at $7.80, and then it already reached $10 by the morning. So that was great, almost 30% pump actually, which is beautiful. So the trades that I would open on Bitcoin right now, I still have the Bitcoin trade open, $9,000 in the profits. I've got the BNB trade open, 3,300 in here. I've got 204,000 in here. I've got 5.4 Bitcoin in here. I've got 8.8 million MCRT in here. I've got 7,000 USDT, 4,000 for Ethereum. That is 788 Uni. That's what I've got in this trading account. So now we need to decide what I'm going to do on this Bitcoin trade because of this indicator bot. It's very accurate, this indicator bot on the daily, and it's more powerful because it's on the daily indicator. Sell. You can see it's usually very accurate. Interesting. And this candle doesn't look good on the daily, but it is holding and it made a higher high. So what I'll do is I'll move my take profit into profits, and I'll move that profit at 19,800. So I'm going to move this trade. It's already $9,000 in the profits, and I'm going to move the stop loss into 19,800. 19,800. So that way, even if the market pulls down, I still lock in $6,600 in profits. Confirmed. So that Bitcoin trade is still, even if it pulls back and after this sell indicator, I'll still lock in $6,600 in profit, so I won't lose my profits. Let's check out BNB now, and that's all. I'll leave it for the video because we've been going for a while. Let's look at BNB. So BNB, let's go to the daily. The indicator bot on BNB, did it call a buy or a sell? It called a buy. It didn't call a sell on BNB, which is interesting. It called a buy on BNB perfectly here at 240, and here at 240 it called a buy there perfectly. You get it in the crypto master course. We're at strong resistance on BNB, but the big resistance is at 334, and it didn't call a sell yet on BNB. Let's look at the 4 hourly. Lower high on hourly big M formation. I would keep this trade for BNB. If you haven't opened a trade on BNB, that's the trade setup that I would take. 11 risk to reward ratio trade. Let's look at Bitcoin, where I would take a trade setup. If you haven't taken a trade on Bitcoin, I would, if this indicator bot is correct, then a point to take the trade on Bitcoin would be down here on this trend line. You can see this is that's a big support. I don't think Bitcoin's going to pull back much because of the sentiment. No one wants to sell their Bitcoin down here, but the indicator bot is very accurate on the daily, so I would take that trade on Bitcoin. So pull back to 19,000, stop loss 18,600. It is possible. Then take profit at 25,000. I mean, we do need to cool off a little bit. So that would risk $388 to make $6,253. 16 risk to reward ratio trade without leverage, risking $388 to make $6,253. With 10x leverage, that's $62,000 of profits. 20x leverage, which I'm doing right now, is $124,000 of profits. That's the trade I would take on Bitcoin. Again, trading under the video, in the description of the video down below, sign up to Bybit to do those trades. You can get MCRT on there as well. And these are some of the gains from my students. If you've been following the last few weeks, these are some gains: 69%, 59%. This student made $4. This student made $100. 230%, 136%. You can see 830%, 400%. These are students' gains from the last few days. Look at all the gains that everyone's making. And even last night, some students making huge gains, which is beautiful. 74%, 66%, $303. This student, $53. This student, 118,000%. So many gains to be made. Thank you for watching, everyone. Those are the updates on Bitcoin and BNB. I'm being cautious with Bitcoin. Move your stop loss into profits in case. I'm here with Crypto in the YouTube bus. What do you think is going to happen with Bitcoin now?
Right now, I don't know, but for the year 2023, I'm very bullish. I said it actually after the FTX crash. I still said, everyone was screaming for 10,000. I said 2023 is going to be bullish. And I believe this, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that the bottom is also already in. But that doesn't mean we're going to go like in a straight line up. It's gonna be more or less boring, but green.
I agree. I think the bottom end is as well. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hit the subscribe button, smash up thumbs up button, follow Chris on MM Crypto, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.